Talked a couple weeks ago about just getting that base hit that you need, that double, and it was some pretty deep shots that you got.
Yeah, I mean, I think I thought we had a lot of good at bats. I mean, we counted at the during the weather delay, we had 10 hard contacts, 10 balls hit over 95 to 100 miles an hour, and 6 of them were outs. So they hit some balls hard too, but especially when the wind, when the wind was blowing in beforehand. But thank goodness the pitcher threw that ball away. What's crazy is a pinch hit, put the right-handed hitters in, because the left-handed hitters are hitting right around 100 against that guy, and the right-handed hitters are hitting over 300, and it looked the exact opposite. So I don't know what right-handed hitters those guys are, but we don't have them. But anyway, obviously Jason's hit was big, and Minnick just had an awesome night. I've never seen him hit a ball as far as he hit the second one. That was great to see.
Well, and to do that, you'd think maybe he might need a little time just to get his timing back, but it seemed like it's been there since. Yeah,
I mean, he's worked really hard in the last 4 weeks, even when he couldn't swing. That's the thing nowadays. He can stand in. He stood in on bullpens. He stood in on simulated games, and now with the pitching machines that are available now, you can train your eyes to you can keep seeing velocity and seeing pitches until you're ready to swing at them. And we also have some real kind of light flight balls that he was able to hit without it impacting the bat and hurting his thumb. So Mike Early did as good a job as you can do with him, and Brett deserves all the credit. And that's obviously a big boost for us.
We got some good bullpen guys out there.
Aschenbeck was awesome. I actually thought Detmer did fine, but Aschenbeck, second, third, nobody out, pitched out of it. That was 2 or 3 hours ago, but it was a huge part of the game.
When you mentioned Detmer, how important, it's been a long time since you've had a win from a starting pitcher. How important is it moving forward this series to try to get that quality start?
Aschenbeck got the win, though, right?
I think Aschenbeck got the win. Yeah. Well, starting pitcher.
Yeah, well, Detmer wasn't the winner in the pitcher tonight.
Yeah,
but
it's been a while.
Oh yeah. I don't. I think. Well, a couple of things. It's on them. They need. I mean, we spotted them in 4 of our 5 conference losses. We've spotted them leads. So there, you got a chance to win the game. And you also got to pitch deep enough and pitch well enough. Of course, our offense. Hopefully, we can build on this. It's just one game, but hopefully we can build on it and score more runs early to give those guys the cushion to get a win. But that's a stat in today's baseball. I used to be really on it. In today's baseball now, there's so much video and there's so much analytics and there's so much information that guys are almost every pitcher is worse the second time through the order than the third time through the order. So boy, you got to be pretty special. I think Detmer's capable of doing it this year, but right now we're not in that spot.
How did you manage the weather delay? What did you do, and how did you keep the team engaged?
I think the guys stayed out there in the dugout for a while until it started raining, and then they came in. We had smoothies delivered, and they got something like that. But sometimes it's good to get away from it. You kind of shut your brain down a little bit and eat, relax. And it was fun to be able to hit first. But you got to credit our players. I mean, a huge play in the game was JT getting that bunt down. Just to make that guy a little bit uncomfortable and get a little momentum going for us. He did I gave him the sign to do it, and he got it down on a wet field, which caused the guy to throw the ball away too.
You kind of mentioned this a second ago about Evan being able to kind of have the consistency to win the game, but when you have him and Will to be able to come in, say the 7th and 8th inning, does that just give you a little bit of a boost of confidence to where if your starter does struggle, you still have that balance in the rotation?
Yeah, but as long as somebody the rest of the weekend gives us something, the beauty of Aschenbeck only threw 28 pitches, so we should be able to use him again. Even though they've seen him, we should be able to use him again. But it'd be nice to have a starting pitcher get into the 6th, 7th inning to save some of those guys, and not have to pitch them on a Tuesday night. Next week's a short week. We have 4 games in 5 days, so it'd be nice to have one starter get us deep into a ball game. But we're facing a really good offensive team. I mean, Alderman is some kind of strong, man. I mean, I didn't think that ball had, without the win, I didn't think it had any chance of going out. And he's so strong, he just missed hitting another one.
Is that kind of the goal at this point, to be able to get a starter to go through 6 to potentially midway through the 7th?
I mean, I think it would be awesome just to get 3 starters to give us into the 5th or 6th inning all in one weekend. And that way we can manage, I think we can manage it from that point. But when we've really had 2 not giving us, that, and then you're really piecing together the rest of the week, including Tuesday.